Hi, my name is Chai Yunting and I'm from class Senior 3 Science 2. The question I'm talking about today is 1336 from the Chapter 8 Aldehydes and Ketones in UC questions. The question is talking about which organic compound will give positive results in iodoform test, decolorizes potassium permanganate easily, and doesn't react with Tollens reagent. Let's analyze this question together. First, iodoform test is used to detect compounds of the structure methylketones. It also identifies alcohols that will oxidize to methylketones. The positive results of iodoform test is triiodomethane, which is a yellow precipitate. According to research and handouts, compounds will show positive results in iodoform tests include acetaldehyde, methylketones, ethanol, and secondary alcohols that contain methyl groups in alpha position. First, for section A, acetaldehyde will show positive results as acetaldehyde is the only aldehyde with CH3 double bond, which is methyl ketone group. And section B, ethanol, will also show positive result. It is the only primary alcohol to give reaction with iodoform test. It will first be oxidized to acetaldehyde, then react with iodine in base. Last, it will form yellow precipitate of triiodomethane. For section C, acetone will also show positive result, as it is typically a methyl ketone itself. Last, section D, propanol. Propanol will show negative result as it has no methyl group. Next, the decolorization of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate is a strong oxidizing agent used to convert alcohols to carboxylic acid and oxidize aldehydes to acids and cleaves alkenes and alkynes to carbonyl compound or acids. First, acetaldehyde will react with potassium permanganate to produce acetic acid and form brown precipitate, manganese oxide. Next, for ethanol, it will be oxidized in two steps. First, ethanol will be oxidized into acetaldehyde, then to acetic acid. Since potassium permanganate is a strong oxidizer, it typically carries the reaction all the way to acetic acid. In addition, this reaction will also form the brown precipitate, manganese oxide. For section C, acetone will be harder to decolorize potassium permanganate, and this is why. Aldehydes have a hydrogen atom attached to the carbonyl carbon, which is easily removed during oxidation. But compared to aldehyde, ketones have two carbon groups attached to the carbonyl carbon, which means it has no hydrogen. So, oxidation requires breaking C-C bonds, which is more difficult. For section D, propanol is an aldehyde, so it will also oxidize by potassium permanganate to form a carboxylic acid. In this case, propanoic acid will be formed. So, only section A, B, and D will decolorize potassium permanganate easily. Last, Tollens reagents are used to detection of aldehydes. It can distinguish aldehydes from ketones as aldehydes are easily oxidized by Tollens reagent, with the results of reducing the silver ions to metallic silver, while ketones do not react except alpha hydroxy ketones. Both acetaldehyde and propanol will react with Tollens reagent and form silver solid, and both acetone and propanol won't react with Tollens reagent. So, for iodoform test, except for section D, the other sections will show positive results. so section D will be excluded. Then, for potassium permanganate, only section C will be harder to decolorize potassium permanganate, so C will also be excluded. Last, tolerance region, only section A and D will show positive result, so A is excluded. In conclusion, section B, ethanol, will be more accurate and more in line with the requirements of the topic. And this is all from me. Thank you.